Hi folks, we have a Pit Boss 820D4 and so far I've only cooked one pork chop on it and well, it turned out good, but today we're going to be doing a pork loin, a stuffed pork loin. It's only a small pork loin, but we're going to cut it in two pieces. One half I'm going to do a salsa stuffing, and on the other half Sharon's going to be making a stuffing, and she's going to show you that right now.
Got a bit of olive oil in here. I'm going to heat some onions. So this is one small onion chopped up. I'm just going to soften them up. 4 slices of bacon that's been pre-cooked and chopped up. Just give it some flavor. There's nothing like the smell of bacon and onions together when you're...
Bacon always has a good smell. And bacon and onions, yeah, for sure.
The stuffing is, it's going to be like more spinach than maybe not. We'll have a look at. There's no. I didn't dream. This is just a spur of the moment dream up. This is what I like. I know I like spinach. I like onions. I like bacon. So spinach is always good with pork chop. I thought of doing apples or something like that, but I'm going to give it a little tart here. I got 1 cup of chopped cranberries, fresh cranberries, and they're not exactly fresh. We froze them since they're not in season.
It looks nice in the pan.
Oh, need a spoon.
Oh, I can smell the air, the onions and the bacon.
Oh, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic.
What's that in cloves?
Probably 1, if not. Actually, it's just something that you probably put in your turkey at Christmas time, because if you notice, it's sort of getting red.
Oh yeah, right.
And then when I add the green, I'm going to turn this up a bit. And speaking of putting it in a turkey, maybe I'll stick in some breadcrumbs.
I know you make good stuffing in turkeys, but that doesn't look like what you normally put in a turkey. Is it the cranberries that's different?
I put cranberries in my turkey in the past a few times. Sometimes kids don't want cranberries, sometimes you don't want cranberries, so...
I always like the stuffing though. I've never had a bad stuffing that you've made.
Well, there's not going to be any sausage in this, because normally that's the key. But I will, and I've never put spinach in, this is a package of, a small bag of spinach.
Baby spinach.
And it turns to nothing later anyway. We're gonna bind this with some cheese. And maybe breadcrumbs, not sure. Let's see how it looks. Now, if you don't like spinach with the leaves, you could take your time and cut all of those things off, but why bother?
Yeah. I imagine it all shrivels up and...
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like the idea of a small amount of breadcrumbs. Would you ever add a small amount of pre-made box stuffing, like stovetop stuffing style?
Sure, they got all the spices in. And maybe we will do that. It is looking like it's getting a little small. You may have more than what you need for your pork roast, but we're going to take this and we can stuff it in fish. We can stuff it in butterfly pork chops if you want in the future. It'll stay for a while, or you can eat it on the side.
Yeah. I'm game for eating it on the side.
So we will put in a box of stuffing. Not maybe a whole box. We have this stovetop thing here. A little salt.
Oh, they're ever smelling good. Can you smell that? Oh.
Probably need a little bit of water. A little bit of water always makes the garlic flavor come out too. We're just going to put just a touch here. We definitely have more stuffing than we need.
Yeah, we could probably make it all in one roast, but I'd like to try both because that way we get to taste what each one tastes like. See which we like better. Also, since it's just the two of us, we'd get bored of it quick if it was all one.
You want to pour me a cup of water, please? Just may need a little.
Oh, it's for you.
Yeah. Just want to get this together because it's got to be really hot. And then I'm going to add some cheese. And of course, spinach goes with cheese. But well, from here I'm going to put
Hardly anything left of the spinach. Eh?
yeah.
Shrunk right up. That's good.
This is a half a cup, I think.
And what type of cheese is
This
that?
is cream cheese.
So you're putting like a quarter cup?
Of it for now, since we're not doing the whole roast. You could actually just had spread that on your roast and get it in that way. If you find that you want more cheese on it,
Oh yeah, right on top of the...
right on top, and then just put this in. Because the heat will get it all melted. You won't find that I'm making it very, very thick so that when you're rolling your roast, it's going to be easy to manage. It's all good stuff. It's all edible.
Oh yes.
I think when I think about it now, because this is a little tough to mix up, I should have just spread the cheese on the roast. And then you put this and then roll it. But it's done is done now.
Yeah, I
It'll work.
understand that. You mean after it's butterflied and opened up, then spread it on?
Spread your cheese on there.
Yeah, that makes a good idea.
And so maybe if you're using like a salsa or something like that, it would make it a whole lot easier too. Or shredded cheese or whatever.
In the end, it'll all taste the same, but yeah, the other way would be easier.
There's no salt and pepper in here. Put just salt and pepper it after you spread it out. But we, because I use that box in here, there's all kinds of stuff. It says it's light sodium, but there's spice. There's all kinds of junk in here. It says spices. God only knows what's in there.
Yeah.
So we'll just put this in a bowl.
And I'd like to add that you do not use stovetop stuffing in your turkey stuffing.
No, I have to toast my bread and make my own crumbs and...
This is just for purposes like this, when you want to make some quick stuffing for this type of cooking.
Well, I'm going to see what it tastes like. See if I can get a bit of everything. There's cranberry, there's onion, there's spinach, there's cheese. A little salt and pepper will do the trick.
Okay, I'm going to be putting some salt and pepper on the roast, on the...
You have to put it on too, on this.
Because that's part of the process, is to sprinkle salt and pepper on the inside of the pork loin.
Okay.
So that part's ready.
Do whatever you may with it.
Okay, thanks a lot, Sharon. Looks good. Hello folks, I have this little 3 kilogram pork loin. And I'm going to cut it into 2. And we're going to stuff one with one mixture, stuff the other with another mixture. And we're going to smoke them on my Pit Boss pellet grill. So let's get going. Just gonna guess at half. I'm going to take some of this fat cap off. I don't want to take it all off because it does add some juiciness. Should be good. Might as well do the same to the other piece. Okay. Actually, there's a piece here I'm going to dig off too. No, that's different. That's part of the fat that's inside. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to butterfly it. Hard to show you. I'm going to attempt to cut down. Right there. And then open it up and cut back up again. A meat slicer knife works better, but I don't happen to have one. So now we're going to go down. I'm going to go down right here and cut back. So first go down a little bit and then turn the knife. Be careful you don't cut yourself. Only cut the meat. Well, I think that's good. This one's a bit smaller. Go down a bit and turn the knife. Don't cut your fingers. It's hard not to get your fingers in front of the blade. So be careful. Okay. Sprinkle some black pepper. salt. You don't want to get the spices mixed up. So. There, make it easier to work. Again, gotta rinse my fingers because I'm all greasy. This particular pork loin seems to have more fat on it than some, but that's okay, you know, cook off. First one I'm gonna make him put salsa. This is the salsa I made last year. It's on one of the videos. Have to try it. Make sure it's the right flavor for me. Good stuff. I've never done this, so I don't know how much I want to put. Originally, this recipe is on the Pit Boss recipe site. I'm making my own little changes to it, but that's where I got the idea from. I have some salsa. Magically, I put my apron on. So now, we're gonna roll this and tie it up. Hopefully I don't squish all my salsa out. But if I do, oh well. I've never done this with salsa. So it'll be interesting. You can take a string, butcher twine, make a slip knot, put the slip knot over the end, give it a little tightening. Make a little knot so it doesn't come undone. Gonna make another one of those slip knots. Slide it over your roast. I guess I should be sliding it from the already tied piece, but that's okay. Make your slip knot. Now you want to make sure this piece here is like an inch long, something like that. Slide it underneath. Tighten her up. You gotta try and keep it sort of straight to make it look professional. Make your slip knot. Slide it underneath. Flip it over. Cut off a bunch of string. Make sure you have enough. I'm going to tie a knot in the middle here. Go under, then over, under again, under, over, oops, too tight. Under, over, flip it back over. And this piece of string we have left behind here, we'll just tie this up. Nothing fancy. And this is our tied up roast. Just ready to go on the barbecue. Well, not quite ready, no. Still putting a rub on. So, lose a little bit of salsa, but that's okay. Still lots inside. Set that off to the side. Now we're taking our other one. Now that the salsa is open, might as well put it in the fridge. This is the stuffing that Sharon made. Try and spread it around here. suppose should have done this when it was warm, but yeah. Just get it spread out the best you can. Okay. Have a little bit of shredded cheese, mozzarella, and cheddar. Just gonna sprinkle some on here. I would imagine I could have sprinkled it on the salsa one also, but I didn't. Well, let's see how I do on rolling this one up. Wow. Stay there. Oh, it's such a long string I left. Oh well. Slide that under the end. Slide it around so you have your knot where you want it. I want it on the top. Pull it nice and snug. Make a knot there. Should be good. Slide it underneath. Try and keep it sort of lined up. Snug her up. Tying it like this should help later when we want to slice it into slices. Should help hold it all together. slide it underneath, tighten it up. I seem to be losing a bit of tension here. Tie a little knot. Flip upside down. Again, I'm going to tie a little knot here. Measure so it's like twice as long. Now remember, we flipped it over. Under rather. And go under again, over and under. And then when we get to the end of that, flip it back. Tie your knot here at the end. Keep everything all tied up snug. Cut the ends off. So now we have our two roasts. Salsa one looks much smoother. Okay, what I'm going to do now is go out and start the pellet grill heating up, smoking. I'll show you that. This is my Pit Boss 920D4. Open the lid. This is full of 21 pounds of Pit Boss Competition Blend. Always must start with your lid open or you can have an explosion. Turn it on. See the 5? Well, it's not a 5. I don't know if you can see it, but it actually means smoke. So I've started it now. It's got to warm up. And it's on smoke, which is around 180 degrees. So now, we'll just leave it like that. Let the lid stay open until it starts and gets warm. So we'll check on that in a minute. I don't know if you can see it in there, but in the burn pot, it's glowing away now. So I'm going to close the lid now. Have my phone connected to the Pit Boss app. You can see it's currently at 145 and it's heating to 180. Hello. So the pellet grill is warming up. It's on smoke, but it's still warming up to 180. I'm going to make a rub down. I mixed up the spices already. Well, I put them in here anyway. And basically what we have is we have 1 tablespoon brown sugar, 1/8 of a tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, and 1 tablespoon of your favorite rub. I use Bearded Butcher's Black. That's what I'm trying today. Deep and dark Bearded Butcher's Blend Black. It's got a coffee flavor and molasses flavor. So I put a tablespoon in here. Now, after it's in there, then you mix it up. I don't know, the only way I do it is with my fingertips. To get them all blended together. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it looks like. Now we also want some sticky. So I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of honey, slightly warmed up, and I'm going to add another tablespoon of maple syrup. I know it's not a proper measuring spoon, but it's a tablespoon. 1, oh my God, 2, 3, I guess I'm more generous. I don't feel like playing with it much. Oh, I shouldn't have to do. No, I got 1 generous maple syrup. This is going to be really hard to spread it, so I guess that's why I'm warming it up. I'll stir it together a little bit, put it in the microwave for a minute. Well, actually I won't put it in the microwave for a minute, maybe 30 seconds. I think a minute might be too long. Just gonna coat them with this mixture, and hopefully that'll hold the spice mix on better. So when it's put into the smoker, it's not actually a smoker, it's a pellet grill. It won't just fall off. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to see how warm it is. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's sweet. And we'll just brush it on, make a big mess. I don't think I have to really do the bottoms. Maybe. I guess that's the only way to stick it on the bottom. So. We'll see. Can I get all the other sides all coated with honey? The ends. Pretty sticky looking. So we'll do the bottom of these. That's it. Now comes the fun part, to get this sprinkled on everywhere. I guess I'll just have to rub them in. Rub that rub right in there. Guess that's what they call it, rub. Get some on the ends if you can. No, I can't do much better than that. Better rinse my hands. I'm trying to clean this up a bit so I don't drip on the floor.
It might be worthwhile to leave them in there.
Okay, I'm going to open the door. I'm going to carry these out to the grill. They look yummy. Smoking, oh yeah. We have our two roasts. This one's bigger. when it's a little warm. I'll be right back. Had to rinse some of the honey off. So now I'm going to plug in on probes. I'm going to plug in both probes because, well, it's a big difference in size here. You put probe number the right hand side in P2, probe 2. Probe 1 will be in the pig roast, the one with the Sharon stuffing. So we've got our probes in, we've got to keep them away from the door. I don't want this part open. That's just for searing. So I think we're ready. That's in there, that's set, it's on smoke. We have lots and lots of pellets. Okay, see you in an hour. Oh, that's terrible. Well, my probes are telling me that one of the probes is at 145, flickering to 146, and the other is at 138, flickering to 140. So it's time to go out and actually look at these roasts. Don't look scrumptious. I'm going to do this big one first. Staying there around 141. I don't believe that's hot enough yet. It's got to go another 2-3 degrees. See you soon. It's got to be ready this time. It's been 4 hours, 15 minutes. Every time I open the lid,
Cools down. Yeah.
Rushes in. 140, 142,
What does the probe on?
43.
What does the probe say there?
155, 145.
If it says 155,
Yeah.
maybe it's 155.
Well, I believe our digital thermometer, 140. I don't know why the little one's cooler. 145, 146. Okay. Oh. power button in to turn it off. Hold it in for 2 seconds. 1, 2. You see the display goes dark? And that's going to keep on running until everything cools off.
So you want a tape plate or something?
I got everything I need. Oh. You can take that, yeah? Yummy. Let that cool off. Put this inside. And here we are, 4 hours and 15 minutes after starting the cook. So take the string off. Pretty dull knife. This is the little one. That's the one with
The salsa?
salsa. Might as well just take all the string off now. Oh, you should have seen the smoke. It was going good.
And what brand of, what kind of,
Competition.
oh,
The
pellets?
Pit Boss competition.
So you haven't used your apple yet.
No. That's another day. Can you, because I have to show how to take the pellets out. I have to learn for myself. So here we go. We're going to cut the salsa. It open and we'll see what it looks like inside. See, it's in the cool. And it's juicy.
Yep.
What, the whole slice?
Yeah, just put the whole slice on there. Well, you want to try it?
Yeah. I didn't know whether we wanted to cut it.
Is it supper or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have a slice of that. Now this one's the one with your stuffing. The cranberry stuffing.
Which you added extra cheese for too,
Yes, I did.
which was supposed to be in here.
Uh-huh.
That's okay.
Interesting looking. Juicy. When it's cold, it'll cut nicer. It's still pretty hot. But I want to just see what it tastes like. There we go. I gotta wash my hands before I go get pork. Now for the taste test.
Don't you want to cut a piece off? Is it that tender that you can cut it with your fork?
Yes. First test, I want to see is this the outside, the spicing. Oh, that's a nice rub. I think I'd put a little bit more the black seasoning next time.
I'm trying to check to see both to see if there's any difference in taste.
I want to try the stuffing. It's good stuffing you made. I don't think it changed anything on it. Maybe
More spinach and less cheese.
less cheese, yeah. I put that extra cheese in it. But I mean, the flavor's there. It's good. Very tasty. Surprising, but the salsa is also nice. Would have been nice with the cheese.
Yeah. That would have stayed on when you taught a piece.
But both have nice flavors.
Yeah. Good job there.
Please click on like. See you next time. Haven't subscribed already? Please subscribe.
I like the
Thanks for
outside seasoning.
Yeah, it's nice, eh?